So if you're restoring your old Japanese motorcycle, like I am with my Honda CB750 Super Sport, there's lots of screws that are JIS, which is Japanese Industry Standard, and for that you're gonna need a specific screwdriver like this one, Vessel. This one is called Megadora Impacta, and I love this one so far. I love it, I love it, I love it because it's phenomenal, right? So what you do, there's a striking cap, you hit it with a hammer, and then inside mechanism twists it a little bit to the left, 12 degrees, and gets the screw loose. There are plenty of those. I'll show you right here, right now. As you can see, there are lots of those JIS screws all over the place, all over the motorcycle. They're exposed to the elements like this one right here, and you can tell that somebody tried to get it undone because this one is seized, as most of them are, and then somebody didn't use JIS standard, and that's what happens right here. See, there's lots of those bolts. So to avoid something like this happening, you are going to need the Vessel screwdrivers, right? So this one is size 3 or P3 and has extra long drive, magnetic tip. So what you end up doing is, alright, so for the test I'm gonna be using size 3, the biggest one, and I'm gonna be using it for this side. So you wanna hold it. Alright, alright. I actually can feel a little bit twist the 12 degree. And it's nice, it's magnetic, and pulls right next to it and it stays on, which is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then just zoom in on that so you guys can see. Look at that. You can get rid of the rust and then reuse it again. Let me try on a different one. Originally I thought I'm gonna just use size 2 more, not so much size 3, but I actually made a good decision when I made a decision to buy. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to move my camera so then in my camera. See that? And just like that. And again, zoom in on that so you guys can actually see. No strippage, nothing, minimum, no damage. Oh, this one's good. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay. I'm just gonna try use it on this one right here. Let's see, this one is kind of stuck too. Just put it straight. Nope. Let's see. Jumping out. Okay. And let's see. This one's been dirty from before. But no fresh marks, which is good. So this has just been like that from before, damaged. You can tell because this one is not as shiny. Alright, let's try it. One more. Much easier. Alright, I'm just gonna put it back real quick, and then we're gonna go take some measurements and go over the fine details. So let's just go over some basic measurements. This is the size 200 millimeter drive shaft, and let's just go over some basic. Let's see, comes in at 136 grams overall. Overall, it is, let's see, about 8.5 inches. It's about 1.25 inches, and the handle is about 4.5 inches, which is not bad for somebody like me who has pretty big hands. It's a little bit funny. And this one is the size 3. What I do, wrong mode. Let's go, I need grams. Alrighty, so size 350 millimeter comes to the 200 grams. The handle is almost 5 inches. It's just a shy, maybe 4 3/4, and it's about 1.5 inches at the thick end. Overall, same, 5 inches. Pretty decent, pretty heavy too. And size 250 mil, same thing. Yep, 1.5 inches. And it comes at 148 grams. So far, actually that was the one that I hit a few times. You can tell, but it did an amazing job. The quality, I expected a little bit more coming from Japan. From China, you would expect to see something like this industrial marks, those molding marks right here. It's not a perfect finish, like right here you can tell it's not a perfect finish. There are some marks. It says non-slip, 1 part plastic, and this is rubber, and it feels good in the hand, like you have a control over it. And it has this little cutouts right here, flat spots, so it doesn't roll. Overall, you can see even here on this one, this is the P2 size, you can tell these industrial marks, the molding marks are there. They don't impact the quality, it's just like I said, I would expect a little bit more from a vessel being made in Japan. But other than that, like the tip, come on buddy, you can do it, you can do it. There we go. As you can tell, the tip is pretty nice. I like it. And the big one, this was one that I actually used so far. You can see a little bit of marks right there, but that's normal, that's to be expected, I guess. I'm gonna post all those links and down in the description box. See, even has a little graphic right here to show you. Awesome product. Wasn't even expensive. Took 4 days from Japan, or 3 days from Japan to get here. Fit and finish says Japan right there. Non-slip. Definitely recommend this. Definitely recommend this.